Yes, thank you, PT, for confirming that you can hear me. I want to welcome each and everyone for today's training and actually commend you for making time for this. It is a sacrifice that we usually do because when you want to succeed in everything, you have to sacrifice for it. There is always pain for you to gain. So where there is no pain, there is no gain. But this is just a simple sacrifice that we give because this is an ample time for us to actually do our training. It's actually one of the best times that I find that people cannot complain that they don't have time. So this is Harun Macharia. Harun Macharia is a married man, a family man, married to one wife who is a woman. And I thank God because he has given us children. And that is a gift from him that we treasure very much. I'm a marketer by profession. I deal in motor vehicle imports. And I do this part-time with my partner, Damaris. And you have seen immense benefit from this. So whatever we are going to share here is something that is authentic, something that has been approved, that's something that has been confirmed, and something that we can testify to. So you will let me share my slides because I'm going to be the presenter of the day. And after me, I'll bring in one of our mentors, the person who have actually started and founded this team, a Superstars team. It's an international team that we treasure and we highly hold in value. So you let me share the screen because whatever I'm going to do is something that we need to share. So if you can see my screen, you let me know. Just a moment. I hope you can see me. Thank you so very much for confirming that. So the team or the person who I've invited here is in a team we call Super Team, which I said is an international team. It covers almost about 20 countries worldwide, and we are spreading. So we are not just a local team, we are an international team. So I would want to welcome those people who are hearing us from far and wide. I know we have people from the US, from South Africa, from Mozambique, from Zimbabwe, from Sudan, from Rwanda. I want to welcome all of you from the UK and even from New Zealand, Australia. All of them, I want to welcome them on board so that we can move together and share what we have together. So Superstars team is on a mission to help individuals build their own business and then realize financial freedom, travel the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. We always say that your economy is based on your philosophy. It's not your finances are based on your economy, on your philosophy, not the economy. Today, people are complaining so much about bad economy to the extent of even abandoning their work, which is valued, and they go to the streets to even make demands which are not attainable. But today, we are here to give you hope and to show you that it is you who is able to make your own life. And that's why we invited you here. But to start with, we say that we start with the most important part of it, and this is our health. Because we are going to talk about health and wealth and also lifestyle. We start with health because it's very, very important. We say health is your greatest wealth. Without health, you actually don't have anything, you own nothing, because even if you have a lot of money and your health is demanding, you are going to spend all your money with you looking or pursuing health. So, and health is what you eat. It's actually governed by three things. things, one of which is a rest, that is total sleep and proper sleep, then exercise and diet. And today we are going to feature mostly on the diet part of it. And we have a recommendation from the World Health Organization, and we have this wellness triangle you can see there. At the bottom there, we have physical exercises, which help us to manage our weight. Those ones you have to do yourself. Then we have the whole grains. We are supposed to eat a lot of them. These are the unrefined grains. The unrefined grains help to make your cells permeable in a way that they're able to take in the right nutrients and make proper metabolism. And then when there's metabolism, there's the byproducts which are supposed to be removed from the waste or from your cells, then that one is properly done because your cells are permeable enough. So we have also fruits and vegetables. They help to build our immune system. And we are supposed to take between 5 to 9 differently colored fruits in a day. Then as we go up the triangle, we minimize on protein. And this one, we talk of red meat. Mostly we avoid red meat. If we have to take, we take about 20 grams in a day. Then fats and sugars, if we are able to completely do without, is the best, because the foods that we eat each and every day, they have a lot of sugar and they have a lot of fats. But if you have to take about 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar in a day and very little fat. But today, this is not exactly what we do. We have actually done it the way this girl here is doing, this beautiful girl. She's taking a lot of fats and sugars. You can see her plate is full of French fries. There's a burger there. There's a drink there, a soft drink, which is colored and has those colors are tissue. So they are having a lot of impact on her. So she's taking a lot of fats and sugars. She's taking a lot of protein. You can see in the burger, there's a lot of meat and so many other additives. And then fruits and vegetables are reduced completely, and the whole grains are put to at the back of it all. What we have forgotten is exercises. You find that people today, with the lifestyle that we have, we come out of our houses, jump into a car, go to the office, park in the basement, take a lift up the stairs, and then we jump into a seat, and you are on your computer the whole day. And that is repeated every single day without physical exercises. Well, that is why people have resorted to being overweight. When we do this, we are welcoming what we call lifestyle diseases or chronic illnesses. These are called lifestyle diseases because you can avoid them by the way you live, by the way you do things. So there are heart diseases, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases like asthma, and corona also is there, obesity. Obesity is a disease. We used to think fat, nice-looking people are the best, but they are candidates of all these diseases. But now it is the time to reverse the trend, because the World Health Organization had predicted that by the year 2020, out of every 4 deaths, 3 of these will be caused by these diseases we are seeing here. They will be caused by these very diseases we are seeing here. But we have hope in this one gentleman called Jerry Brassfield, because he suffered one of the chronic illnesses when he was growing up, and that was asthma. And by the year 1958, when he was about 19 years old, he used natural remedies through a recommendation from somebody, and the guy gained his health back. And he saw a vision, and that's where the company that we are partnering with, a superstars team called Neolife, was started in the USA. It came to South Africa in 1971. That's how it opened its door to Africa. In 1996, it came to Kenya. And today, those who are hearing it for the first time, it has come to you. This company has spread its wings into 57 different countries globally. This is because of its good values. The values that hold this company are very, very good, and they're very strong, one of which is absolute integrity. We do things the right way. We share the right things, the right values. Then people are number one. We value people. People are our greatest asset. We cannot do without people. Then the products that we have, they do work. We have a scientific advisory board that is mandated to do the research for these products, making sure that all these products are natural, but also scientifically researched. So whatever they give, the products work. They do a thorough research, and then they formulate and manufacture these products for us. Then this is an opportunity equal for all. When Jerry Brasfield was starting this company, he was just an ordinary man. He dreamed so big. So he wanted every other ordinary person to be able to get this opportunity. And that's why he opened it up to all people. It fits across board. So, and then he had a very long-range vision. The company is going to do much, much than what it has done today. So what are the solutions that these people came up with? This scientific advisory board being led by very renowned scientists like the likes of Dr. Fast. These people came up with a solution here to fill up our dietary gaps. So to start with, for physical exercises and weight management, it is purely for you to do. You cannot mandate this to anybody else. You cannot even delegate to anyone. You have to do it yourself. But for the whole grains, we have 3NN. 3NN is a wonderful product. It is made from 3 products, the 3 raw materials: wheat, rice, and soya. And it helps our cells to be, the way we say it, to be permeable, to have energy. So it works on our cellular level. And you know, our bodies are cell-made. So it is cells which make organs, and then the organs makes our body. So when you work on your cells, your body will remain active and healthy throughout the day and throughout your life. You regulate your life by using 3NN. So for fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex, which works wonders. This is an immune booster. It will help increase your immunity by 37% if you use it for only 20 days. So this is a wonderful, wonderful product. It helps in boosting our immune system and creating good defense in your system. For proteins, we have omega-3 salmon oil. This is a wonderful product that also helps in reducing inflammation in your system. It creates lubrication in your joints. It removes all the inflammation in your joints. You know, most of the diseases that we have are inflammation. So people with things like migraine, headache, and all that, poor circulatory system, you need omega-3 to clear your veins. You also need omega-3 to give you proper cognitive abilities. It will give you mental abilities beyond what you can even think. And then for fats and sugars, we have the multi. Those 4 products are put in a sachet, and we put that into a box of 30 of the sachets. We call it a Provitality or Provitality. And when you have this product with your inverted triangle, when you use the Provitality, you'll have your triangle right side up. You claim your health back. This is a wonderful product that each and every person should use. It is not meant, food supplements are not meant for the sick. Actually, it's meant for those people who are healthy so that they don't fall sick. So don't say, my time is not now. This is your time to start making it right. If you've been making it wrong, so you make it right now, because this is the best time to prevent these chronic illnesses from reaching you. We have also other products. We have many, many other products which are made by our team. We have the weight management products. They give you a better feel, a better life, new body. They are of a cutting-edge science, cellular nutrition for daily nutrition and weight management. These ones are wonderful products. We have the NeoLife Shake and NeoLife Tea. NeoLife Shake will help replace meals, because in weight management, it's not about skipping meals or depriving yourself meals. It is about eating right. So when you do NeoLife Shake, it will give your body all the nutrients that you need in a day. And then NeoLife Tea will give you the energy that you need, the alertness that you need. So you not be dosing off when your boss is talking about something, or you are giving a lecture to somebody, you start now dosing off, or your staff are watching you and you're dosing off. So with NeoLife Tea, you have the alertness that you need. So we also have other products for herbal alternatives. Herbal alternatives, they work on our hormones. Yeah, we are hormone-based. So for us to control our hormones, we need to have the best products. And for women, we have feminine herbal that works on their hormones. These products help actually to prevent those cancers that come through or they're hormone based. So for women, there are also many other challenges like mood swings, very heavy menses, painful ones, irregular ones, all those things. When you use feminine herbal, it gives you beyond even what I'm talking about. You will be able to experience when you use it yourself, because the challenges we are having today are very real. For men, we are also having very many challenges. Prostate challenge has become a big, big issue. And men, when I'm talking about this, many of us know that when you hit from 35 and above, you start having some challenges that you didn't experience there before. So this is a product to use. Don't rush to get some other bad medication out there that are killing men. Get muscular herbal and it will sort you out. For respiratory problems, we have the herbal respiratory. For people who are feeling tired each and every day with an addition of threonine and the others, you add rest and relax. And those people who are troubled by gases and acidity and bloating and constipation, indigestion, you need aloe vera plus. Our children are not left out. We need to get it right from the start. And when we do it with our children, we are going to have very healthy society. So we have Vita Squares for their vitamins and minerals and their cellular energy. We have VitaGuard for their boosting their immunity. We have omega-3 for also working on their cognitive abilities. And you have very sharp kids in school. They will not be even compared to any of those who are near them. So for those who cannot take tablets or capsules, we have the Liquivite, which is very, very good. It's an equivalent of Vita Square and VitaGuard. So we have also home care products. We are calling them the golden home care products. Our health is also related to our environment. When you live in a clean environment, we have good health. When you live in a dirty environment, we are going to be also sickly every other time. So when you have it right, we have our products which are very economical, very powerful. They are natural. They don't have any chemicals on them, so you're not fearing what you're using. So we have likes of LDC, which is a light duty cleaner. It will be used in each and everything that need to be cleaned, even your fruits and vegetables, even your body, even your teeth, you can brush with this. We have Super 10, which works on stubborn stains. This one is a wonderful product. If you use it, you will never turn back. You will start using this for your lifetime. We have G1 for our laundry. It is a soak and rinse, and it's a wonderful product. I cannot even explain because many people will not understand. You only understand when you use these products. We have age-defined skincare products. I know here there are many people who are desiring to look younger, to look bright, to look sharp, and they don't have those products that are helping them. They have not gotten that product that they're looking for. You are here for the right reason. You don't have to look any further because this product will give you the best skin ever. And know that your skin is the first line of defense. So you should not abandon it, or you should not just assume it. Then we have the Farm Care range. This is a wonderful product we call the Super Grow. I know there are people who, when they hear the mention Super Grow, they jump up because this product has done wonders for them. So this product helps in tripling our yields. It multiplies your yield by 167%. This is a confirmed research by one of our best universities, the Nairobi University. So it has proven that this product, you can use it on any crop, on any plant, and you can even mix it with other farm inputs, and it will triple your yields. We have so many other products. We are just singling out on some that so that we can be able to save on time. And the person who invited you can take you through the product catalog, and you'll be able to see so many other products that we have. And when we have it like that, or we have it right with our health, then we can start looking at our finances, or you can look at our financial goals. And when you talk about finances, we look at the ability to be able to go for our dreams, or to fulfill our dreams, and to live our best life ever. Because there are people who dream of extra income or additional income. There are people who are dreaming for the best machines driven around the world. They are all there for the taking. The travels around the world, the beautiful houses, they are not exclusive to some and not for others. So, but you have to ask yourself, if I continue doing what I'm doing, where will it take me, or will I attain my dreams? Because we have this cash flow quadrant, and each and every quarter, has its own challenges. It has its own goods. So as an employee or a self-employed person, you find that most of the times, as much as you're getting something, you're working for money. But as big business builders and investors, you find that money is working for you. So I know, even without asking, that many people would want to go to the right-hand side. That is where big business builders are and investors are. We have called you here for this one reason, to show you how you can become a big business builder without necessarily using a lot of money that many big business builders have invested there before. Because in today's world, we need to work smart. And working smart is just by using our strategy, the one that we are going to show you, the superstar strategy. Our team has a strategy. And by using our strategy and the NeoLife product that we have shown you, you become an instant entrepreneur. How do you do that? I'll show you in a minute. When you become an instant entrepreneur, you start now to earn something we call extra income or additional income. This is where you earn even through part-time. You can do it on spare time. You can do it full-time. It will depend on how you take this opportunity, because it is an opportunity that can be done anyhow. It doesn't demand you to do big things to get into it. You also start earning residual income, because when you introduce other people to this opportunity, they start to do repeated orders. You also become your own boss. And this is a dream for many. Many people want to become their own boss. And also many people are looking for businesses that they can do with a very low risk. To add on to this, the beauty is that you're provided with so many other platforms to help you build your business. One of them is digital platform. Today, without the digital platform, business is becoming very difficult. But we are ahead of time, and we are giving you this firsthand. Incentives are also something that help people to grow their businesses. And this comes in handy. We have incentive, travel incentive, and cash incentives. We also have people who are very transformative, people that will help you to grow. When you join hands with us, or with NeoLife and ourselves, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You find that you have a support system, people that will help you to grow, and then we are on a mission. The mission is to eradicate poverty and bad health. So this one motivates you also to grow. So how do you join this company we call NeoLife? We want you to directly join the company, not through anybody else, not by any other way, but just paying a small fee of Kenya shillings 10,000. That is then less than about $100. And you become an instant entrepreneur. When you pay that, we are going to give you something we call a business kit. And in this business kit, you have all your dreams taken care of. But to start with, we have several other things. Before you realize that dreams, you get your international license. That is, we said you're in 57 countries. And in those 57 countries, you are entitled, or you are allowed to do business without any questions. And if you have guts to open business in other countries or in other forums, the company will also assist you. We also have literature material to help you know exactly what has been happening in the company, to know the company staff, to know the products, to know the scientific advisory board, and all that. Then we have your own website. We say that you'll be given a digital platform. This is a wonderful platform. It will help you to build your business. And this one, you are given the exact website that the company is using. So you are not made any inferior. You are not made any lower than the company itself, the near-life company that you're joining. You're actually made an equal partner. When you join and you pay this amount, we tell you that, I want to confirm to you that you have the whole warehouse with you. You have all those products that I've shown with you. It's only for you to unlock, and I'll show you how you unlock that in a short while. Then you're given that product we talked about, the one that makes you to reclaim your health. We call it the Provitality. It has 4 products in that box. You use it for a whole 1 month. And then you're given something we call the points. Points come in because of the different currencies that we use in different countries. So we have the standardization mark. We call it point value system. So that's why you're given that. So you're given Provitality for free, which would cost you otherwise about 7,000. But now here you're given for free, and the points that you're given are also equal to money. Then delivery is done for free wherever you are. That means even that beautiful bag will not come back to the New Life company. It will be left with you. So you have your money back, even with much, much more than you bargained for. So what is your work after you do this? We tell you, you need to do something called daily success habit. For you to succeed in any business, you have to do your habits, you have to do some things, and those things you have to do them habitually. You have to start now using the product, because we have seen we have all the ranges of products. We have from home care, personal care, skin care, even food supplement we have. So you don't need to rush buying omega-3 in a chemist, whereas we have omega-3 in your shop. That would be defeating the logic. So when you do that, you earn points. And then the second thing that you do is to start sharing. And what you share is the products, because now you have started to see the products, the beauty of them. Now you start telling other people, the ones who are close to you, and you start earning more points. And because also you are entitled to a discount, whoever wants you to buy for them, you get a profit. Then you share the opportunity, and in the opportunity is telling other people how to also do this business by using the products and sharing also, you earn more points. The third thing that you do, and it's the third daily success habit, is come for training. The training is very, very key in any field that you find yourself in life. But the beauty of this one is that you train on the job, and it gives you skills to develop your business, and also you gain personal development. You are able to grow as a person. And when you do this, you start to grow, and you see the growth comes immediately, because when you start using the products and sharing the products and sharing the opportunity, we want you to become something we call a director in a very, very quick session or in a quick pace. We want you to apply something we call 3 basic model to become a director in 3 months. And this is how you do it. When you join the company, you and your team, or you and your people that you're buying products for, you're sharing the products for, you can find yourself doing easily 500 points. When you do 500 points, we call you a manager. And a manager is somebody who takes home between 2,500 to about 5,000 Kenya shillings in a given month. That might look very small to start with, but most of the things which are very successful and they grow to be very big are those people that are those things that start very small, or those investments that start very, very low. So in the second month, let's say you introduced other people who want now to do the business, and you find yourself with Mary, Peter, and Joe. You just need to show them how to become a manager like the way you became the first month. And by doing that, you find that that team that you have about 3 people can give you between 1,000 to about 2,000 or above points. If it gives you 2,000 points, 1,000 points, we call you a senior manager, somebody who will take home between 5,000 Kenya shillings to 25,000 Kenya shillings. If it is able to give you 2,000 points, we are calling you as an executive manager. Executive manager will take home between 25,000 to about 50,000 Kenya shillings. So in the second month of being in this opportunity, you can earn as much as 50,000 and above in this opportunity. So it is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Something that starts very low, and in a very quick succession, you find yourself at 50,000 Kenya shillings. Many of our employments are not giving us 50,000 Kenya shillings. Even if you get 50,000 Kenya shillings, it will have so many other deductions that you take home a very pathetic net. But here, whatever you take or whatever you're given is net. No one is deducting anything, not a single penny. What happens in the next month? This is what would happen. If you just showed Mary, Peter, and Joe how to become senior managers, not even executive managers, just show them how to become senior managers, you find yourself with about 4,000 points in that given month. That is the least that you can get. When you do that, we call you a director. And this is now where you start to enjoy something called lifestyle. Though it is local, it is in very exclusive hotels, very exclusive destinations. You find yourself in very good places you have never imagined. Somewhere you've been passing and thinking there are other people who are designated for that. You find yourself now enjoying just because of saying yes to this opportunity. You start earning between 50,000 to about 100,000 Kenya shillings. And this is what can happen. If you just make another downline of viewers, one of those 3 that you had, Joe, Peter, and Mary, if you make one of them to become a director, you find yourself going higher the ranks to become a sapphire director. And this is a world team member. World team member, they earn between 100,000 to about 200,000 Kenya shillings. And now you are entitled to world travel. You start enjoying lifestyle into its fullest. Very exotic lifestyle, wonderful destinations. So you enjoy a whole 1 week fully paid by the partner near right. And then if you have 3 directors, we call you a Ruby director. Ruby director will take home between 200,000 to about 500,000 Kenya shillings and enjoy those kind of trips, 2 of them in a year. So you become now a world tourist. You are doing business and enjoying lifestyle without hindrance, without asking for favors from anyone, without asking for permission from anyone. This is where you get to the point of even just firing your boss. You just think of not being controlled by anybody. And then when you have 6 directors in your team, we call you a president team member, very prestigious level. And this one is not exclusive to few. It is for those who choose to become. You earn about 500,000 to 1 million plus, and you enjoy 3 exotic world travel. You find yourself dining with the millionaires, dining with the who is who in this world. You find yourself in places you have never dreamt of. And this is where now you start redoing your dreams. Those dreams that you had becomes very small, and you find yourself now renewing your dreams. At this point, I want to thank you for paying attention to me. And before I go, I want to welcome one of our mentors, the person that we hold with high esteem, a person who has grown the likes of me to the level of where I am, enjoying lifestyle, getting money, having personal development, being able to stand in a multitude and tell them what I know. And this is none other than Dr. Josphat Kariuki. If you can hear me, Daktari, just take it away.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Haron, for that great session there. That is the clearest presentation I've ever had. And good evening, everyone. Good to see you all, guys, especially those who are on video, looking nice there. I will go ahead and share my success story after introducing myself. So Dr. Kariuki Josphat is my name. Married to Pieros Cherotich, and between us, we are blessed with 4 children at the moment, and we thank God for that. Now, where did this opportunity find us? Both of us, my wife and I, were working as employees. We were employees. And Pieros was a high school teacher teaching physics, mathematics, and myself, I was a full-time lecturer teaching computer science here in Nairobi. And honestly speaking, and I know this, most of our guests will be able to identify with, there are so many things that I didn't like. In employment, sometimes you are there not because you really love being there, but because what else? You know, there is a research that was done in Sweden, and it showed that many of the heart failures occur on Mondays in the morning by 9 a.m. You know why? Because people are going to where they don't like going, while they were so excited over the weekend. So there are a couple of things that I didn't like. Of course, I appreciate. It's good to appreciate the humble beginnings and where you are, what God has blessed you with. There are many things that were okay, but some of the things that I didn't like and pushed me to be part of this opportunity were, to start with, the pay. You know, you would expect that to the level of my academic qualification, then I should be paid quite a lot. That's quite far from the truth. I was paying something that was just enough to keep me moving. You know, your boss will pay you something enough to make sure that you don't run away. You keep working for them just to maintain you. And employees, on the other hand, will pretend that they are really working, but they are just trying to avoid being fired. That's where I was. So the pay was not commensurate with my level of education. And when I was schooling, I put all my effort and energy into books, because I was told that should I work very hard in class, then I'll get very good job, and the job will sort my financial needs, and I'll be one of the who is who. So I did it. I can tell you my first degree, I got first class honors in physics and mathematics. Surely, don't you think I deserve a clap? And you know, well, I got a job immediately, but nothing much. I went back to school, did my master's in the University of Sunderland University in UK. And immediately again, I got another job, a better job teaching the university. And I knew now I would be rich. I even started working in what they call academic angle. But nothing much changed. Went back to the university, you know, kept on graduating. But then I realized that my money always got finished before the month would even get halfway. I don't know what gets finished before the other in your case. And it was the normal thing. We even got to a point of accusing each other with my wife. Maybe you are the one who is using money wrongly. These things that you are buying every other time. And I discovered that the situation was not to change if I don't change. You know, I would go to ATM, and many times I was embarrassed. I would put in my password, and then the machine would tell me insufficient funds. And I worked for a whole month. So I didn't like that kind of a thing. And so I was lagging behind bills, you know, and many other things. Number two that I didn't like, and today I really rejoice over the same because it has changed, was the way I was too busy. You see, I was teaching in one university full-time and so many other universities part-time. We call it moonlighting, those who are university lecturers here. And I was too busy I would go out of the house very early before my children wake up, and I would come back when they are all asleep. So we didn't even have time together. They never got to understand who I was. That's embarrassing for any parents in the call. I didn't even have time for myself. Have you ever been too busy that you don't have time for yourself? Busy and becoming poorer and poorer. You know, man, I never liked that. And I knew I was not on the right path. You see, it's not just about running very fast. At times, you have to stop and evaluate whether you are running in the right direction. You might be running so fast away from your dreams. And honestly, I'm vulnerable. I was running away from my dreams. Thanks to God that this opportunity found me. I had nothing much even in my bank account. I was not able to save anything. I was paying rent here in Nairobi every single month. I wasn't even driving, not even a bicycle. So things were not good. And we had worked with my wife for more than 5 years. And you know, if you want to know where you'll be in the next 5 years, just look at what you've achieved in the last 5 years. Then you extrapolate. And that is now where the opportunity found us. Someone came to our house and shared this opportunity with us in a very casual way, not as eloquently as Haron Masharia has done it today. And we didn't ask ourselves why we should join. I personally asked myself, why not? Why not? You know, if you don't take up opportunities, you'll never know which one was meant for you by God. So I grabbed it at once. 13 years now. This month is 13 years ago. I have never looked back. Now, my only worry was, my only fear was, now I've never done any business. Where do I start? But then I was told I would be taught everything. And that is the same message I share with our guests, those who are here for the very first time. Come as you are, we'll teach you everything. We'll mentor you, we'll walk with you. Soon and very soon, you'll be sharing your success story like we are doing. I had not done any business. I never sold anything. But then you can always learn anything if you have the desire. So that's, those are some of the fears that I had to overcome. Of course, there is the general fear of what if I lose the money? But now the explanation, just like Harun has done, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose because you are getting the full kit, full value. And then again, it's a genuine company. So we looked at it and said, this is a genuine company, has been there for all these years. By then it was still more than half a century old. So we knew it has stood the test of time. And guys, we've benefited so much. Personally, I can tell you the kind of achievements I've achieved in this business. Even if I work for the rest of my life as an employee, I wouldn't have achieved even a tenth of it. To start with, I never knew that we were in a health crisis, but today I appreciate the level of health in our house, especially from our kids. You see, by that time, I remember our house looked like a chemist. Any parent in the room with young kids, my house looked like a chemist, where you have so many drugs that you are even confused which drug is for what. I personally had migraine headaches. You won't get first class honors that you fail to have migraines. But trust me, within a short time of 2 weeks of being in this business, those migraines were gone. Today, as we talk, our children have perfect health, not going to those hospitals, not taking drugs. I can see Dr. Reverend Marusi Simon here. He will tell you that those drugs are not very good. Sorry to say so. I mean, there are so many side effects. But if you don't have this weapon that you are getting today, you have no option than to continue taking the drugs and you suffer from the side effects. But what I've benefited most, and this is what made me to come into this business, is the financial gain, financial freedom. My first day I heard them talk of financial freedom, I felt like it's an abstract thing, unachievable, something that is really out of reach. And today I can tell you financial freedom is real. I started with a very small bonus. You see, it's normal in any business, genuine business, that when you start, before the business grows to high levels and high rewarding levels, then it has to pay you very little, like any other business as you start. So we started with only 20 US dollars. That was my first bonus. And let me tell you, I was so excited to receive that bonus. Why? I asked myself a logical question. If I have just started, if I've just done something small and I've gotten a small bonus of 20 US dollars, that's 2,000 Kenya shillings. If I work harder, then it means my income will also grow. In any case, I was still teaching the university. So this is part-time. And I doubled my efforts. By around the 7th month, the same bonus that then started very small at 20 US dollars, it had grown to 600 US dollars. Isn't that amazing? Over 60,000 in only 7 months net. And we realized that many things that were bothering us, small things that were giving us sleepless nights as a family, as a couple, they were no longer a bother. Things started changing in our house. And by the way, money is not everything, but when you have money, you realize that many things will change. And within a year, that bonus had grown. It had grown to over 100,000 Kenya shillings. That's 1,000 US dollars within a year on part-time basis. What did I have to lose by starting the business? Nothing. What did I have to gain in 1 year? Over 100,000 Kenya shillings. And that is when I imported my first car. You see, it's not just about having money. It's about what money does for you. And, those days, it would be seen like it's luxury, driving. But I can tell you it's not. It just makes your life easy and comfortable. You don't want to go through hell when you are on this earth. You want a nice life, sweet life. I mean, life of convenience. And that is what was happening to me. In 2 years, we were already at over 200,000 Kenya shillings. That's 2,000 US dollars. I remember that is when we bought ourselves a space here in Nairobi and we stopped paying rent. In Nairobi, paying rent is really an expensive affair. And so life is changing. Think about it. Take a minute and think about it. For the last 2 years, what have you achieved? Now compare that with our achievement in only 2 years. But to cut the long story short, by the time we were 2 years, 11 months in this business, we were already president team members. And by then, I remember June 2013, we were already taking home in excess of 7,000 US dollars. What can you do with 7,000 US dollars every single month? Now, by the way, just to paint a very clear picture, the guys, my friends, my learned colleagues who never took up the opportunity, now when in 2 years, 11 months, I was taking home that kind of money, they were still where they were 2 years, 11 months back. Some of the decisions we make are so critical. And by the way, I must tell us this, my dear friends, you are where you are because of the decisions you've made in the past. It's never an accident. It's never by luck. It is by choice. And how I pray that tonight we are making that right decision. So financial freedom is there. By the time I was resigning from the university teaching, firing my boss, that is by 2015, what the university was paying me in a whole year, I was earning from my business in 1 single month. And I joyfully took a pen and a paper and I fired my boss. You should have seen me that day, driving out of the university compound, knowing that I've just fired someone and they are struggling to get a replacement. Mostly it is the opposite that happens. And that can happen to anyone in this call. Allow me not to mention that my first time to take home a 7 figures income was in 2017. And when I deposited that bonus in my account, you know, the bank called me to ask me whether it is real, whether I am aware of that money. And I started feeling, wow, now the banks are noticing there's something happening here. You don't know the sweetness of being called by a bank for lunch, for breakfast, and they treat you like a VVIP. That is when you start realizing that your life has changed. It is no longer the person you were. And I wish every one of you that kind of transformation. That's about financial achievement. But then I won't stop without mentioning this, some of the things that thrill me a lot. When I look at the machine that I'm driving today, that latest shape of Land Cruiser, it is something I used to see on the road, and I would stop driving whatever I was driving then to just look at it, admire it. But today, that is what I'm driving. You know, those machines that tall men like me, you don't have to bend for you to get in. You get into the machine while you are standing straight. And you drive at another high level where you are viewing other cars, at an angle of, they are at a lower level. That is what can happen to anyone in this call. Now I am living my second home in Nairobi. My parents are driving themselves. We've built a beautiful home for our in-laws, my in-laws. My children are in international schools. As we talk, one of my daughters is living for like 3-4 days in a 5-star hotel. A student, 10 years. These are things that my parents never gave me, but I decided I'm going to work very hard and I give my children the best life ever. Are you a parent and you are struggling to give your family the best life ever? You've just gotten a vehicle tonight, grab it at once and run with it. And life will never be the same again. You've been told of lifestyle. The life that this opportunity has given us in terms of traveling is just very, very awesome. If you give me 2 minutes, I will show you the kind of traveling and lifestyle that is awaiting you as you make that radical decision. Of course, you can see some of the things that I've mentioned there. That's me there, when I was an employee with nothing. And that's me there after making that decision that you're about to make as an entrepreneur. That's the Land Cruiser there. That's our second home. Those are our kids there. This is where my wife was brought up. This is the house we built for my in-laws. That's my wife there, And of course, after building this business for a few years, we were already recognized as the team #1 in Neolife World. That's the founder giving us that recognition there as president team #1 in Africa then. And then lifestyle and traveling, you can see us there with all these people that we've mentored to be in our superstars team. Think of it. Most of these people here were actually strangers, like Virginia Muga here and Pamela and the others. They were just strangers. But when we started the business, I invited them, they said yes. Now look at the 5-star hotel lifestyle that we are enjoying together. Then we're going to Windsor for Wound Team lifestyle. We've been to this gold-coated hotel more than 7 times in South Africa, Santon Sun Hotel. For Ruby orientation, that's where you go. In 2012, we were in Victoria Falls. I've seen so many leaders from Zambia, likes of Traz, likes of Irene Mashukano and others. Victoria Falls, that's where we were in 2012. Everything paid by the company. You see, lifestyle is sweet. I mean, you don't want to be born in your village, you are brought up in that same village or wherever, you are married there, everything is there. You die there, you resurrect there. You want to go out and enjoy life. Then we went to Dubai. You can see me here with the founder and my wife, Pieros. Grand Hyatt is the hotel we were living. Think of that. The best hotels in Dubai. Then we went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. That's why we were in 2014. Then we went to Obai. Obai is an island in the Indian Ocean in South Africa. A very beautiful island. The kind of foods we were eating there I've never tasted in this world. Then we went with so many of my leaders to Cape Town. You see, it's not just about traveling, it's traveling with the people that you have shown the way. People who believed in themselves and you guided them, you mentored them. What will excite you most, especially our guests tonight, is that you'll be traveling with so many people that you'll have shown the way. So it's not just about you. By you not joining, again, you'll be locking out the blessing of so many people out there. So we were in Cape Town, then we went to Abu Dhabi in 2017. Again, Ferrari World, where we were enjoying ourselves in the roller coasters. You know, that roller coaster that accelerates like the speed of bullets, you know, very fast. And you are right inside. Very, very thrilling experiences. Then Josphat World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world. Being treated in a 7-star hotel. This is where we say God can raise you from grass to grace, but then you must be willing. Then we went to Mauritius. That was the second flight to Mauritius, young and old. The first one we were at Sugar Beach Resort, Mauritius. This now was at Intercontinental Hotel, Mauritius. Then we went to Mexico, Los Cabos. All these are president team members across different countries, and dining with the founder there and the wife. You see, when you start rubbing shoulders with the who is who, you also become who is who. Sometimes the problem is not you, it is the association. People who, instead of bringing the best out of you, they suck the best out of you. They only tell you what you can't, they never tell you what you can. Look at that in Abu Dhabi again, even with my own biological father. If something is good, let your friends also enjoy it, likes of Okesh Florence, you know, Lydia Mwesta there and many other leaders, and lots of cash incentives. Harold mentioned it. That was just a surprise for us. We were told, Josphat and Pierre, you are doing a good job, go home with this 6,000 plus US dollars on, you know, in addition to our monthly bonus. And this is what I have to tell everyone in this call, dear friends. Yes, you perhaps admire the lifestyle that we are living here in this opportunity, but next year in May, we are all headed to Mauritius. It's a paradise, and no one should miss. My prayer is that no one will fail to believe in their possibility of traveling with us, in their potential. Just come in, we mentor you to become a software director, and the company will pay every expense. Transport, you know, fare, you know, the air ticket, accommodation, air transfers, everything. And it is possible. Those who are in Kenya on 9th of September, again, we'll be at Oresereni Mara. We pay everything for you to enjoy with us. So make sure you join the team. And this is what I have to tell us as we close. We are talking of only 100 US dollars, around 10,000 Kenya shillings. If it's going to change your life for good, why not? I would rather start and fail than fail to start, because without starting, you have no idea where the opportunity would have taken you. For those who are in Kenya, the PayBill number is right there. Business number 985650, account number, you put your national ID, then the amount 10,000 Kenya shillings. The rest, the person who invited you will guide you on how you can also get started. Don't procrastinate. Number one killer of dreams is procrastination. Thank you so much for being part of our presentation tonight and listening to us. I pray that you are going to take action. And 1 year from today, you will either thank yourself and tell people, oh, the journey started on 8th of July, 2023, when Harold presented and Josphat shared his success story. Or the converse can also happen, where you say, I wish I started that 1 year ago. I perhaps would be this far. May God bless you so much as you make that wise decision. You are welcome to the Superstars team. We have the YouTube channel where we'll be loading this meeting. Feel free to get it and you share with friends who also have big dreams like you do. Let's enjoy life together. God bless you. God bless your families. And now get back to the person who invited you and ask them one question. How do I start now? Thank you.